Morning, morning, guys. Morning, morning. So, this is a dual live TikTok, YouTube, and I wanted to do it on both platforms at once so that I don't have to come to TikTok to do a separate live, or I don't have to come to YouTube to do a separate live. So, first things first, if you hear a humming noise in the background, it is my little fan. It doesn't make so much noise, but it keeps me cool so that I can continue these lives. Um, Secondly, I want to send out a massive shout out to IFX. Some major changes coming. I can't mention them right now, but as you guys know, I work closely with the people in charge. So all I can say is brace yourselves. If you do not have an account with IFX yet, I advise you use the link in my description, sign up for an account with the FSCA regulated broker IFX today. You don't want to miss their changes. That's all I'm going to say. You don't want to miss their changes. Moving right along, so as you guys may know, this is the first week that I'm home. I almost went to Trunique. I went to go visit Trunique in Pretoria, and this was such a surreal experience. You guys know I'm a trader. I've been a trader for like since 2018. Trading was the reason why I left my job. It went well, like really well, up until like 2020, 2021, and then the trading became a lot more conservative, right? I had a lot of money and I blew it like crazy, right? So I'm back on, taking more priority with my trades and coming back up. So having met Trunique and having been around that kind of traders, really like sparked me, right? So flew down to Pretoria, didn't know what to expect. Obviously, this is my first time meeting Trunique. For those of you guys that think I'm that closely affiliated with Trunique, this is my first time actually meeting Trunique. We were friends on TikTok, if I can say it like that, followers on TikTok, supporters of each other on TikTok for the longest of time. And guys, I'll be real, I don't have anything to hide. The reason why I support and the reason why I don't have any shame going to Trunique and putting Trunique on camera is because Trunique doesn't have a filter. And when I say it doesn't have a filter, I mean Trunique is really honest. He's really open, right? And in the podcast, because there's some guy that dropped some hectic shit on TikTok about Trunique. Um, and I even asked Trunique in the podcast about that. The podcast episode will also be dropping soon. Shout out to Yellow Lemon Media. That is where we recorded the podcast, and they are actually editing the podcast as well. And let me just say, the podcast recording was so surreal as well because I could ask anything. And for me, having sat with Trunique, right? Because guys, here's the thing, so there was this guy that now take into consideration we've dealt on this platform with a sexual assault thing before, right? So there's this guy that posted something really crazy about Trunique, right? And I find this out just as the plane lands, right? And I get there and I tell him, listen, I don't want to hear anything about this now. This is what I found out. I want to keep this for the podcast. Can I ask you about this? This is what I like about him. Immediately says, yeah, ask me about it. And then while I was sitting there, right, this guy who was making these claims, right, it literally went from, yeah, you this, you that, you this, you that, to, dude, your lawyers are killing me. Stop it. And the thing is this, I don't think Trunique is going to stop. I also wouldn't stop because if what happened the way Trunique said it happened, and I honestly believe him because he's riding with the law on this side. So for me, when we look at what we dealt with Mr. M, you will see that that man didn't want to be close to the law in any sense. In this case, the moment that dude posted that video, man's got the law involved. And apart from that, when I came to his house and I told him, dude, my job as a scam exposer is you claimed you have withdrawn 3.2 million in December. I need to see that. I need to see that. Now, I apologize that I didn't get the because where I was sitting, right, I could literally see the numbers on my camera, honestly, right? But I have asked him to just make a video where he just goes into things and just shows it again, because there's obviously people that don't believe me. And look, this wasn't this wasn't me trying to make you believe in Trunique or to convince you about Trunique or anything, right? This was me going to go meet the guy who gave me a robot that brought in over $1,100 of profits, right? And that was the main thing for me. How is this thing working? When it comes to your signals, because you must sell signals as well. How do you generate your signals, papi? That was my main deal. Yes, sir. How are you doing, man? Long time no chat. I'm enjoying this new style of vlogs. Keep it up, bro. Hi, Rydall. Been on the road. It feels good to be back. Gracious Orange Zar 533. There is so much more vlog style content coming up. Thank you so much for your support. So much more. There's so much more that I can say. Ethan, do I work for Trunique? Nope. I don't work for Trunique. Katlego Success, tell us about you. Well, it's not. Did you hear? Did you see the title of this live, my friend? It's not about me. It's about other people. We can talk again about me some other day. Are you friends with him? Because I've met him. Your signal group is Fire Idol. CJ, I don't have a signal group. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is someone scamming you using my name? Because I don't have a signal group, bruh. I don't have a signal group. CJ, come through, please. Nah, my bro, don't play like that. Oh my goodness, don't play like that. There's so many people, and the reason why I'm a little bit on that, when you go on Instagram, not on Instagram, on TikTok, right? Type in Rydall Ficks. You will see so many fake profiles popping up. You will see so many fake profiles popping up. And that to me is just like, what the fuck? That is why, CJ, I told you come through, because like we need to sort this ASAP. People can't be scamming you using my name. I mean, like, fuck. Man just dropped something and disappeared. Nice smart business, CJ is here. CJ just took me for a gat, man. CJ just took me for a gat. So, guys, so we headed to Trunique's place after you picked me up at the airport, right? And I met this team. Now, let me just say it like this, guys. These are very young cats that you can see they are on their way somewhere. And they just want to get there, honestly, right? And in this time, if I may ask, why were you at his house? Now, Ethan, if you would know, on my YouTube channel, I have done a review for almost 6 months on Trunique's robot, right? Now, me going to his house is simply because, yeah, I'm nosy. I want to see how you live as a millionaire. I want to see if you have everything that you post on social media. You are constantly in restaurants. I want to see if that is going to be the vibe when I'm there. You understand what I'm saying? I was basically going to verify, is this man living the lifestyle that he is telling us he's living? And I'm meaning not telling us he's living, that he's showing us he's living on TikTok, right? The results that he is that he is showing, is it real? That 3.2 million rand withdrawal that he showed on TikTok, right? Is it real? That is what I went to go verify, because check, guys, we have so many mentors that's lying to us. We have so many people that's telling us, oh, I'm making this much, I'm making that much, I'm making that much. But when you come to their platforms, they don't want to show you an account history. They don't want to show you a withdrawal history. And I am so glad, and I'm actually happy that Trunique was the person to do this first, because Trunique is so open and honest. The moment I asked him, hey, bro, show me your account history, he showed it immediately. Show me your, with Adam, you can't show a withdrawal history on demo accounts. If you want to be a puss elsewhere. Please. You guys can't want to complain about me doing scam exposing content And now that I'm doing good content, showing, oh, there's actually money in this industry, now that is also a problem. If you want to be a push, my bro, do it at your father's house. Don't do it here. Please. Please. You guys are going to get me just. Honestly, there's no way that I can leave my fucking house, right? And again, Adam, I understand speaking about other mentors. I take it like that. I apologize if don't take offense to what I'm gonna say next. Don't take offense what I'm gonna say next. But you guys that's constantly fighting me, no? I'm gonna need you guys to stop that cut. There's no way that I can leave my house, my port of safety. There's no way that I can leave my house, go to someone else's house, challenge him in his house to be like, ahoy, prove to me you this rich. Prove to me. You know? I can't want to do that because, guys, let's be honest. My life was in danger 24/7 there. And look, like Zaida is saying here, I'm not angry. I'm literally just hurtful, guys. Which other trader did what Trunique did this weekend or this past week? Which other trader would invite me into his house like that? Guys, let me tell it to you like this, and YouTube, you guys would be, you would be more familiar with this. You guys know that my fights that I had with Marco was before I was on TikTok, right? Before I was a thing on TikTok. You guys know this. Why was Marco so big, right? But me being man alone in Pretoria, why did I invite him to my hotel room? Man alone. I had no security. The only time that security was with us was when we went to the club with Jack Perro. And I think that was the reason why the security was there, because Jack Perro was moving with us, right? But you guys need to start being appreciative, man, because I'm not at the point yet where I'm ready to let go of scam exposing. You guys must understand, I pioneered scam exposing. People that's doing reviews, people that's exposing other men, people that's talking about other traders, they got that pluck from me, and I don't care who the fuck it is, right? When it comes to scam exposing, I'm that night, right? Now, for me, I'm not ready to let go of that. But one choice that I've made is, just because there's people that's going to be opposed to me showing the good side of Forex, I can't let them stop me. I need to go forward with my channel. I need to go forward with my life, right? Now, why would I constantly pose Forex as this big scam if I'm paying my lady school fees with Forex profits? Why do I make Forex constantly as a scam when I feed my ladies with Forex profits? You guys understand what I'm saying? At some time, I also need to represent my truth and my reality. You get what I'm saying? So I'm really gonna ask you guys, if you can't be supportive of how I do things in future, please understand, I'm not gonna entertain your negativity. And I think I, went there a little bit now. I apologize for my support. I apologize for to the people that's really supporting me. And yeah, look, I've been trying to do this transparently for the longest of time. And having been with Trunique, guys, it's a fucking dream come true. Not because I'm around money. If you know me, like honestly know me, you'd know there's family members in my family with like money. With like money. Like honestly, if money was a thing to me, I would have bragged about how one of my aunts married a rich fucking German who owns a part of Germany. if the conversation was money. But the conversation was honesty, truth, and transparency. And you guys know that is constantly what I'm chasing. Constantly. So having gone into Trunique's house and seeing these things, let me just comment here. Mal in, we couldn't see any withdrawals or trading history in that video, just what the guy was saying. You could see the withdrawal history because the withdrawal history was scrolling past. But the trading history, I admit there's something not there. But like I said, on my end, I could literally see the numbers. So Mal in, just be a little patient for me. I did ask Trunique to make 2 videos, and I can actually show the message for you where I asked him, make 2 videos for me, please. One showing your account history and one showing your withdrawal history, right? Because I knew there's some people like you. When I edited the video, I knew there were some of you guys, it's going to come like that. Because when you look at it like this also, if you go on his TikTok, he showed that 3.2 million rand withdrawal. Like, he showed it flat out. But just to show you guys that there was no foul play, there was no cuck, there was no backhanded shit, I've already asked him to send it to me. So the moment I get that video, I will post it and you guys will be able to see it. So, yeah, went there. So, and the other thing is this also, ne? Can I just say this? Bro, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. My bro, I've made a career focusing on other people. Me, let me tell you guys something. I come from the talk show era. Do you know who I look up to? I see Wendy Williams as my mentor. She don't know it. She don't know it. She don't know me. But in my head, Wendy Williams is my mentor. Right? Number 2, I come from Ricky Lake. Let me just be real with you guys there. I come from Ricky Lake. Who here knows Felicia Mabuza? Do you know Felicia Mabuza? If you don't know Felicia Mabuza, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Do you know Nolene Mahowana Sangbu? If you don't know them, don't talk to me. Bailey, the reason why I said Felicia Mabuza is because she was Felicia Mabuza before she was Melissa Mabuza. Sato came later when she was married, right? But then she was already Felicia Mabuza. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, I'll be honest with you. You may not like how I do things. You may not like how I speak. You may not like me. I have a long tongue and I will make use of it. I will make use of it, right? And one thing also, me, I'm not fake. Me, I'm not fake. People are losing money and these guys are taking things for granted. You have my support. Salute, salute, salute. So, guys, now, just seeing that honesty and openness from Trunique is hundreds, man. We don't have this in this industry. I hooked up the evening. I think it's my second evening that I was there now. Unknown. Look, that is really racist, eh? Why colors are violence? That's really racist, bruh. It's You can't constantly man. Man. You guys need to be aware of what you guys are saying at times. Because you can be black and still be racist. You can be colored and still be racist. Racism isn't just for white people. Mesh, I've been trading since 2017, my bro. Left my job 2018, bara. Only became a YouTuber like 2020. But anyway, let me go on. So, linked up with Vitaido. If you go on my live, you will see there is talk about Rev Wayne. Nonchalant Maker, I'm so glad you also. Thank you for reminding me. I was supposed to talk about Rev Wayne. Rev Wayne is here. Rev Wayne is here, right? So, you guys know me and Rev Wayne have had hectic beef in the past, right? And the beef between me and Rev Wayne came because I exposed Rev Wayne for Pipcoin. And it wasn't a case of, the shallow exposure of Popcoin. I went in deep, right? Ref Wayne absolutely hated me for that. He cursed me. He cursed my unborn children and all of that, right? So you guys can most definitely guess how and in what mind state Ref Wayne was, right? And look, I've forgiven him for that. I can't be someone that is expecting other people to forgive me for my transgressions, but I don't want to forgive other people for theirs. So I have forgiven Ref Wayne for that. I'll be honest. I have forgiven Ref Wayne for that. And while I was in Pretoria, I sent Ref Wayne a message and I told Ref Wayne, my bro, I'm in Pretoria. Which side are you at? Can we link? Can we have a conversation? And if you want to go live with me, or if you want to create content with me, it is open. But can we just hash out our things? Can we just hash out our things? Because guys, this is what I want to say on that. Mina, I will never ever be afraid of dark magic. I will never ever be afraid of sangomas. Never. I walk with God. If I was to die, God would have taken me the day my uncle went to go fetch me by my mother, and he had to crawl through a literal gunfight to get me. And the gunfight was my mother them versus other gangs, another gang. So if God wanted me dead, God would have had me gone there already. Right? I'm always going to walk with God. God is always going to move in front of me. Before I said yes to flying to Tronique in Pretoria, I prayed to God about it because, check, I only know Tronique from TikTok. I don't know Tronique from a bar of soap. This was my first time meeting him, but I prayed and I allowed God to move in front of me so that the journey ahead can be open and clear. And I'm always going to keep God ahead of me. Therefore, I could have the pluck to say, Marco, come visit me. Here's my hotel. I'm even telling Marco, where's my hotel? Stacy, come visit me. Here's my hotel. Come. Vitedo, come. I invited Young Amo. Young Amo also didn't come. Right? And look, I'm not going to hold them accountable for not coming or say, you cuck me so for not coming. But it's like, I flew to there alone. No security, no bodyguards, no cousin, no brother, no bestie, no nothing with me. Just God. Just God. Just God. And I had the best time of my life. And guys, let me just understand it now. Let me just tell it to you guys like this now. You can ask Tronique, and at one point Tronique, I could see Tronique got pissed with me because he wanted me to enjoy the time so bad. Like, this guy really went out of his way to book and pay for activities while I was there. But every night it would be like, nah, my bro. The guys, the Lord can take me right now. If you look at all of my vlogging content, you will only see I have content during the day. The only content that I have at night was with my party with Jack Perro. I didn't go out with these guys at night. I just wanted to get content for you guys, edit it, and post it. You understand? So, but you made a video saying he's a scammer before, so I said change. Michaela Mdaweni, I never said Tronique is a scammer. I said Tronique moves like John Gotti. Just go back onto my video, and that is also why right now, Michaela, I trust Tronique fully, my bro. Because at first, now this is what people don't see. People are always making comments like, oh, I'm Tronique's gat boso. Oh, I'm around money, he bought me and kak like that. No. Where were you guys when me and Tronique had that moerse uitval on TikTok Live, where we were full on arguing? Full on. That time, my reviews just started on his robot. People weren't there for that. People weren't there to see the tumultuous relationship that we had before I could fully trust Tronique. And the thing is, I never trusted Tronique because he said I must trust him. I started trusting him because his bot showed me results that I never expected. You guys on my YouTube would know. I do not believe in bots. I've never believed in bots. I told Tronique flat out on a live, your bot is cut. Your bot don't make money for chat. I told it to him straight out. You can ask him. Do you know what Tronique told me? Do you know what Tronique told me? You have so much big, no? There's my robot. Test it. Make a review. Make a review. And for those of you that didn't catch it, the only reason why that robot blew, if you look at when the review started, clearly I say there's a minimum requirement of $300 as a starting balance, right? As a balance that you need to have, right? I withdrew up until there were only $200 in the account. And then the account obviously blew because it retraced and then it took me out. Should I have had that full $300 in the account though, that account would still be fucking running today. So his robot makes money for real, back to it. Michaela Mdaweni, if you don't know, here's a whole 5-episode review on that. This is the podcast will be the 6th episode because, for me, it's a case of I need to verify further than my own results. If you look in that video, the latest one where he showed his account withdrawal, his account history and his withdrawal history, they were literally sitting in the office when I walked up and I said, I want to see other people's accounts. I want to see his account. I don't want to see my account. I don't want to see I know what I've done, right? With my dear and with the pot that he gave me. I want to see if the stuff is the same on his end. And it flat out was. It flat out was. So yeah, the honesty and the openness was next level to me. Whatever I could ask, I asked. Whatever you thought, I asked. And for me, just seeing him answer it and not shying away was like, Nike, man, I want to come visit you again, bro. I want to come do more content. I almost said what type of content I want to do, but I'm not. One thing I've realized is that I've got the unique skill, man. And I spoke with one of Tronique's advisors while I was there. And business-wise, I've been leaving. When I told Tronique's advisor, because he took a really, really great interest in me. And again, guys, I'm seeing this as God like intervening here, right? I tell him how my model works. I tell him, okay, this is how I do the reviews. This is what I do. This is how I make my money. He looks out flat at me and he asks me, are you a charity? Why are you working for free? And he starts guiding me. Wait, let me just get to these comments here. And he starts guiding me, So, no big influencer trader. Facts. So, there's that. The podcast, I must say, can I just say, Pretoria life is very much different. Majority of the traders come from Pretoria. I've been in Pretoria for too long. I done seen the same bitches everywhere I go. You understand what I'm saying? So, while I was there, guys, is he really a nice guy though? Dom's, Tronique is a really nice guy, but he's just really misunderstood, man. And people always I even asked him this on the podcast. I asked him, my bro, why do people hate you so much? Why do people misunderstand you so much? And if there's one thing that you think people misunderstand about you, what is it? Because I can't understand how this bra I'm meeting, like I never paid for a single thing while I'm there. But you like getting all of this hate. You understand what I'm saying? And what about Stacy? Hi, Faith. I hope you're well. I hope you're well, Faith. What about Stacy? Kingram, Stacy actually came to my hotel room, eh? Stacy actually came to my hotel room. Say to. I got that issue sorted with the bank, my bro. I need your banking details, Kanala. Stacy came. So, man, I'm just a passionate bra, my bro. When your parents screamed at you, they didn't scream at you because they were angry at you. They were screaming at you because they were passionate about raising you, my friend. So I'm passionate about what I'm doing. 100%. We say to start waiting for his payment. Peter Pipes, yes. And you know me, my bro. I'm not a liar. I play it flat out. I'm not a liar. I'm gonna play it flat out, my bro. And the reason why I say to is waiting for his payment, number one, cash flow issues on my end. Yeah, I'm good now. So that's why I'm saying give me your banking details so I can send your money ASAP. I must still go fucking buy groceries. So before I go buy the groceries, say to Awe, please, my bro. But the thing is, nah, if there's someone that I really want to like I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I can't wait till I get to that part. I can't wait till I get to that part. Hey, JC, shout out JC Golden, guys. Let me just take a minute to appreciate JC Golden for a moment here. As you all know, JC Golden is another trader that I respect and appreciate. I found JC, and also let me just say, JC is also one of the traders that I argued with once on TikTok. So that is why I respect JC so much, right? JC and Trunik. JC, I know there's things between you and Trunik, but I sincerely hope that you guys can fucking sort it out, right? But going on, through JC I saw on TikTok, right? And the reason why I took a liking towards JC is because while there was other people that is like, this is what my bot is doing. Look at how my bot is trading. You can have this bot X, Y, and Z. Look at the profits. Look at the cost. Look at the house. JC wasn't doing that. You guys see what I did with Trunik's robot? I let it run live for a couple of hours. You guys know where I got that idea from? I got that idea from JC. JC ran his bots live every fucking single day up until people started like hating him, man. And I accept that because he also went through something really, really scary. But JC was the first person that I saw on TikTok that traded live with this product for everyone to see. And the only reason why, like that is the main reason why I respect him, right? So after that, like I said, we got into a little bit of an argument, and it wasn't a little bit of an argument, it was a fallout. And we got back together again, recollected ourselves, spoke it through as spoke it through as the grown men that we are. And like a while back already, JC asked me if I would be interested in reviewing his bot. But you guys must know, I don't want to shade camps and move from one camp to the other camp and make the camps feel like there's some indifference and stuff like that, So I just told him, listen, at the time I'm busy reviewing through Nick's bot. Can you just give me some patience, right? And the time is here. We're gonna finally see JC's bots in action. Now, part of my requirement process for this bot is that you're gonna have to fund your bot. And let me just say flat out, JC funded the bot with $1,000. So this bot will be running for 2 months straight. I won't touch the account. Nothing. If should I need money, I will withdraw just what I need, right? But for the next 2 months, we will be running JC's robot. I will be going live every day on TikTok for 2 to 3 hours with the bot. You guys must know how I did it in the past. Put on the live, let the live run, go drop my kids at creche, go drop my wife at work, come back, sort out whatever I need to sort out at home, and then eventually I'll join you guys on the live, right? So that is what's going to happen as well. And let me just say the other reason why I really, really respect JC as well is because, guys, having someone that's doing this, and I can show you guys now literally where, and even JC understands what I'm doing. Even though you are paying for this deposit, and even though I get to keep the profits that's being made, there's a huge sense of risk that comes from JC's side. And I understand what you guys are saying about 2 months. It's a scam. It's not a scam. 2 months, is not a scam. Let me just say it like that. Because 2 months is ample time for you to get a solid information base on what this robot does. There's some of you guys that haven't even demoed for 1 month, yet y'all want to judge here about this. Man. The time stipulation, which was ordered by JC, is for 2 months. So for 2 months, we will be running JC's robot. If a product can't prove itself in 60 days, it's a cut product. There you heard from the owner himself. So the risk that this man is taking is, in this 2 months, Salt and his bot is also on synthetics, yeah. In this 2 months, his bot can catch on cuck. And then the fact that it just chose 2 months could like go against him, you know. But for this 2 months, you will have a gauge on what this bot is doing. And if the bot produces results in that 2 months, that is just what it is. That is just what it is. So I still don't know why people avoid demo accounts. 009.5. Let me tell you why people avoid demo accounts. Guys, the forex trading industry, and I need you guys, please record me. Please record me. What I have to say is very, very, very valuable. Please record me. We are living in, or we are moving in a very competitive space, right? We are constantly moving where John Gatti is checking what that robot seller is doing. That robot seller is checking what that robot seller is doing. That robot seller is checking what that robot seller. We are living in an industry where everyone is checking what everyone is doing, right? Now, one thing that this industry has led us to believe is that we need to show everyone that we have fruits to eat. Our labor that we put in is bearing fruits. This is what, and I mean, this is peer pressure now, right? You are seeing Jason buying a new M4. You are seeing Trunique with his G-Wagon. You are seeing JC Golden, who recently had a Porsche, but he now has a different car. You understand what I'm saying? You need to start realizing the season that your life is in, because this industry is making you watch other people eating the fruits of their labor, and you feel so pressured that you end up eating your seed without having planted your seed yet. One thing I'm truly grateful for is that I've never allowed this industry to move me in a financial manner. I've never allowed this industry to apply peer pressure onto me, because if I did, I wouldn't be driving. And let me just say it like this. My first car, Golf Mark 1. People look down on that car, but that is the most beautiful car I've ever had in my life. It will, regardless of even if I own a Lamborghini one day, that Mark 1 will be the most beautiful car that I've ever had in my life. Cool. I got pressured by the industry and felt I needed to upgrade. I upgraded to a Polo Classic. That rust bucket is standing in my yard. I can't even drive it. It's broken. The car that I'm currently driving, the Nissan Almera, if you've ever seen me, you would know what the rust bucket that is. The lights is fucked up. The spotlights in front is stolen. The wheels is fucked up. The passenger door is, there's a bump in. But now, when you look at the responsibilities, the stuff that matters in my life, right? My children's crash fees, always paid on time, right? The debt that I accumulated in my fucking 20s, that is getting paid on time. My food is being paid on time. Like my fridge is never empty. There's always electricity. There's always petrol in my car. You understand what I'm saying? The stuff that really matters. Whereas if I gave in to the pressure of this industry and I saw everyone eat their fruits and I decided I'm going to eat my seed and not buy a Mark 1, I buy a Merc or I buy a BMW straight out because I'm a trader most now, I would have been fucking poor right now. I would have been so broke. I would have been so on the back end, I would have been so fucking lost because I allowed other external sources to influence my way of thinking. So I'm gonna need you guys, one thing that I want you guys to just please keep this in mind. Do not let someone else's fruitful season and you watching him or her eat their fruits, do not let that pressure you into eating your seed before you've planted your seed. Please, 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 guys. That's literally all I ask of you. Do not let someone else eating the fruits pressure you into eating your seed. And there's many ways you can look at this. Many ways. Because like I said, my seed was my Mark 1. If I had to see it as fruit, it would have been a BMW or a Mercedes. But would I have been able to operate on the level that that fruit needs me to operate on? Was I ready for that? There is so much psychology behind this. And people do not understand that. With that, please don't force me to talk about FBK, especially seeing that gangsters came after me about that. I'm going to need you guys to stop being stupid and stop investing your monies in unregulated spaces. Okay? And let me just say why my response is like that. What is the update on FBK, man? Like, man, almost like I owe you something. I'm glad you lost your money. Because when I make videos, you guys must wanna, oh, you're right. You broke. You drive broken cars. You poor. You can't afford shit. I haven't lost money on unregulated investment schemes. No. Man with the best content, man with Sans vlogs. I just had to stick it like that, man. The people are constantly trying to come for me, man. Like, nah, man. I lost nothing. I just know people who did lose with him. Now, with that, please tell the people I'm happy that they lost. Tell them. And this is not me being rude. This is not me being condescending. Nothing. I've been exposing people for like 3 years, my bro. 3 years. Do you know with that? Let me just say it like this. When I come for a specific trader, no? When I come for a specific trader, and I'm going to be honest, I don't ever come for your personal matters. I don't care who you slept with. Nothing. It doesn't involve trading, right? Doesn't speak to your character. Sleeping around doesn't speak to your character. You understand? So, when I come for traders, I'm going to make sure that I come with evidence. I'm going to make sure that if this trader sued me today, I'm able to say with a smile, come, let's go to court. Because I have the evidence. You understand what I'm saying? So they hate me because whenever I come and talk with that, It's not gonna come out of a space where it seems like I'm sucking it out of my thumb, because I never do. When this channel started, there was a lady by the name of Liesel, very involved with the uploads. And when I say the uploads, I mean I would send my script to her, and she would very much look through it, because she's a lawyer, and let me know this phrase, rephrase it like this, because you can get in trouble for that. You're still saying the same thing. You're just saying it differently, though. You're just saying it in a law-abiding way, though. You understand what I'm saying? So, having gone through that and learning that, no, going through the effort of exposing people with that, with that, no, the moment I exposed that, brother, gangsters came for me, full on gangsters. If I had to name who it is now, if I had to name who it is, you will even ask me, but why are you naming this person? I'm scared for your life, bruh. Honestly. So, and people with that, no, people always think that I'm coming from a perspective where I'm broke and stuff like that. No. Let me just say it like this. I've been trading Forex now since 2017. I left my job at Spur 2018. I've never quit a job since then. I only started YouTubing and making content online in 2020. I'm only starting to make money from my content now. 3 years later, 4 years later, you come and say, I'm only starting to make content now, money from my content now, guys. Honestly, honestly, I can fucking show you now how much I've paid by YouTube for last month, which is probably like 5,000 rand something. And then you guys can let me just say it like this. I have two children. They're at the same creche. Their fees for one is 2.5 a month. Just fathom how much creche fees that is. Fathom how much money I'm making from YouTube, right? And then ask yourself, where does the rest of the money for petrol come from? Where does the rest of the money for food come from? Where does the maintenance money for my lady's upkeep come from? You understand what I'm saying? So, and I'll be real. I'm not rich to no extent. I'm comfortable. But I'm not rich to no extent. That's why you guys will see me working every single fucking day. You guys will see me put out new forms of content because I'm also evolving in what I'm doing. I mean, the other day, and I want to thank Trunique, and I don't want to say that advisor's name because he's working with a lot of people, and Trunique is a very polarizing figure. Let me just say that, right? But I'm going to call him AV because that is the initials of his name and his surname, AV. No? Shout out to you, my bro. You have really made me realize my value, man. Senzo, that is none of your business, my friend. That's absolutely none of your business. Do I ask how much do you pay? No, since it's a partnership between me and them. There's nothing to do with you. Do I ask how much you pay at your work? Do I ask how much your mother and father pays at their work? Nope. Why are you so obsessed with Mr. T? Van Wyk, it's not being obsessed with Mr. T, my bro. I spent the past week with Mr. T. So, can't I speak about my experience with Mr. T? Stop being dumb, man. So, guys, me and JC actually spoke about what happened to his house, and JC don't know who it is, right? Because these calls, I mean, anyone can show at my house right now, and there will be police up and down, up and down, up and down, right? They won't find anything though, but yeah. So I respect JC and the fact that JC don't want to show financials because his house was raided. And I mean, he's most not, he's most not a drug dealer. He's most not a human trafficker. He's most not a scammer. You can find what I'm saying. So hearing JC having gone through that, my bro. And look, when I look at the cars the man drives, and also his surroundings and stuff, man's is making, right? But because no number has been attached to it, people can only wonder, okay, how much is he making? If I have to go out there and be like, okay, he make this much, that's a target on his back. That's a target on his back. I know with Trunique, it was a case of he felt comfortable saying it on my channel because he says it on his channel, and I don't think his house has been raided, Sorry for the burp. I don't think his house has been raided. So, and he also he moves with bodyguards. I'll get to the bodyguards now. But CJ, I'm waiting on Yellow Lemon Media to just send the podcast with me and Trunique. I just want to get that out. After me and Trunique is gonna after I've uploaded that with me and Trunique, then I will do podcasts with other traders. I'm going to start looking at Cape Town traders first, right? I wanted to shoot a podcast with Stacy, but the thing is, me and Stacy haven't seen each other for a long time, and we just had to catch up. Me and Stacy actually know each other personally for quite some time now, because Stacy came to that time that I had my very first brand deal with Xness. Stacy also had a brand deal with Xness, and Xness had an event in Cape Town which Stacy flew down for. So I told Stacy, listen, you in Cape Town, Terence and Tato worked for Xness at the time. Terence, who I met at the airport, yeah, that guy, respect and love him, absolutely love him. I told them they are coming through, jump with them. They came through. I bribed for them. I cooked for them. Me, Terence, and Tato, I gave them some of Cape Town's Indo cheese. I didn't let the bowl fall, guys. And then after we had some cheese, we ate mushrooms as well. So, and if you look on my video, where Stacy and Xness visited my house, there's a part where I show how Terence is looking. You'll actually see how fucked up Terence is, because of the Indo and the shrooms. But for me, it's always a fun time. It's a controlled environment here. The people in my area knows my father, so they won't try cuck with you guys. And that is why I just felt comfortable to be able to have alcohol here for you guys. I'm a weed smoker, so that is obviously what I'm gonna have around. And then I obviously had shrooms for us to have. But it was so nice, and me and Stacy just caught up with what was going on. So I couldn't do any content with Stacy. I couldn't do any content with Stacy because it was more of like friends catching up. Kuanin, my friend, marijuana is not drugs. Marijuana has never been drugs. Do not let the people who's actually profiting the most from weed tell you that weed is what it is. And also when it comes to shrooms, I also don't consider shrooms a drug, because shrooms grows, it's natural. If you're talking about drugs, right? I've used Mandrax in the past, don't use it anymore. I've used meth, and the only reason why I've used meth is because if you know my mother, you would know my mother cooked meth for the longest of time, which is why she had that fucking gang fight with those gangs, because while they had suppliers, she knew how to cook meth. And if they had to kill my mom, they would be able to take over this area, right? So even cocoa grows now, most it's cocaine. Okay, Kwan, you are now trying to be very funny. Cocoa leaves grows, and then it gets processed. Marijuana grows, it gets taken out of the soil, and it gets hanged up to cure. No additives is being added. No stuff is added to extract it. Okay? Stop being stupid, man. If you want to find fault in me, right? Find fault in anything, but not in marijuana. Please, my friend, not in marijuana. But I was gonna say weed is a plant, this grows like that. But if you happen to set it on fire, then you understand what I'm saying. 009 and off. You understand what I'm saying? CJ, sorry, I'm just on TikTok all this. CJ, bro, I went through a lot, my bro. That is why I'm so appreciative of the stage that I am in my life. Before I go on, let me just talk about this for a quick second. Um, I'm not scared to talk about my past. I've never been afraid to talk about my past. I have grown from my past tremendously. The only thing that I'm really sad about my past is that I lost really good friends about my past. In my past, let me tell you guys, I was a cocaine addict for very long. I was a cocaine addict for very long, right? And while I was a cocaine addict, I used to run through MDMA, through ecstasies, through roof. Do you guys know what's roofies? Through roofies, even. I was fucked up on drugs during my 20s, right? And the reason for that is I was still struggling with my own identity. I don't have a relationship with my mother and father. They were very big merchants where I'm from. They were very feared people. Like honestly now, you can come to Strand and ask who's earring. People will take you to earring. My father still lives though. My mother is passed though. Um, I was struggling to find myself because I was raised by other people. And I will always tell my story because I know there's other people that is also going through what I'm going, man. Younger like this. Mr. Chanasi, if you seeing it as yapping your massa puss. So don't when I'm talking about when I take out time to talk about my life, my bro, don't do that. Because I guarantee you in my face, you won't be able to say that cock. There's a lot of you nayas that met me face to face that had a lot to say online, but when you meet me face to face and you see what a fucking unit I am, then it's like, nah, I didn't mean it. It was just a joke. Don't do that. Don't take me for a puss. I'm not a puss. As I was saying, I was hooked on cocaine, hooked on a lot of drugs, but it's because I never got a sense of self because I never had my mother around me. And look, my first experience with my mother was, like I'm saying now, my uncle, look, my uncle is in the back. I can go and fetch my uncle right now to ask him how he, wait, let me just block this massive pussy here. Because I mean, I haven't touched cocaine in fucking years, right? So I'm not allowing anyone to talk cack on me like that because I know the growth I had to make to be where I am right now. And me talking about my struggles, no, it's because I'm still vulnerable about it that I get immediately defensive. I will scorpion your push about it straight up because I know what I had to go through as a person. And I know for a fact, half of y'all that's judging me won't have the pluck. You would have timed out 10 years old already. You would have timed out. Straight up. I mean, look here. Let me tell you this. I went to primary school, no? I walk with my full amount of school fees in my shirt pocket. This is how much of a naive lady I was. This is how soft I grew up. I had my full amount of school fees in my pocket here because I believed no one would rob me. Right? And it's not because of who my father was, it's just because of I was raised around honest people. So I'm not expecting people to rob me. On my way to school, I get robbed, right? The guy's name is Kivit. He takes my money out, and I get to school and I start crying because my uncle and my aunt is also teachers at the school. I cry and I tell them, please call my father because this happened, right? They didn't want to call my father. I ran home from school, right? Now, to get home, I have to run past Beverly Hills, which is Liberty and Webb Street. For those of you who's in my area, you would know Liberty and Webb Street. I ran to Kali. Kali at the time is my father's best friend, and Kali calls my dad, right? I come home. Cool. I hear my father's throttles on his slant front screaming 10 streets away. My father drives like a fuck, right? My father comes, he parks, He throws the door open, right? And I'm telling you now, the only reason why my father goes on like this is because he's a respected gangster man. And if I am seen like a pussy in the streets, he's automatically seen like a pussy. Fuck, I'm a lighty. I don't subscribe to that cuck. I'm 10 years old. What the fuck am I doing subscribing to that cuck? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know how to fight back. Nothing. My father opens the door. 3 of my uncles is sitting in the living room. I come out of my room, the back room, né? I walk to the living room. The first thing my father tells me, and he gives me a push clap. Do you understand why I was so fucked up on drugs? Because I couldn't understand how I was a victim, but my father is mooring me. I used to take food for my father every Sunday. One Sunday, I didn't take food for him. He came and he literally broke a piece of wood on me, right? And at that point, I was so hardened against him. I didn't flinch, nothing. I just told him, Daddy, I'm gonna go. One day I'm gonna be old and I'm gonna be able to defend myself. And you're gonna be really sorry for everything that you're doing to me right now. Cool. A few weeks down the line, I'm grown now, right? Working at Spur, I'm taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of at home. I'm living with my grandma in this very same house. My grandma have passed by now, for those of you that don't know. But this one morning, my father comes in, right? It's Father's Day. 5 o'clock in the morning, my grandma is running around in the kitchen, busy putting chicken and meat together for him. I wake up and I take my grandma by the hand. I tell her, Mama, stop this. Stop this. I come to the living room and I tell my father, you know, no, you should be fucking embarrassed because me, I'm standing your boots full. I'm doing as a grandson what you never did as a child. Mama is still feeding you. When the government comes to let her know, oh, but your rates and tax is 50,000 rand in areas, they're gonna evict you now, she goes to fucking pay that money. And my father had the audacity to get up to be like, yeah, I don't know why she's doing. Now that is gaslighting because check, this is a lived experience that I'm living with my grandma. Whenever you come, everyone in the family is fucking scared of you because you're hearing you, that guy. I only had a proper relationship with you, not proper relationship even. I only saw you regularly when you came from jail the first time. So that argument escalated. He grabbed my grandma. As he grabbed my grandma, I hit blank. When I came to, I was sitting at the back of our back door, crying like a little child, asking my grandma, Mama, what happened? I don't know what happened. What happened? Now, if there's one thing that I got from my father that I don't like, it's my anger. I can kill you and I wouldn't know about it. Let me say it like this. I was grade 8. I got angry at the girl. Like, she literally fought me. It wasn't my fault. It was her fault. She swore at me. I got held back by a lot of people. She hit me constantly in the face. I ran after her and I threw her in the neck with a full-blown brick. Her neck cracked. And I didn't even realize I was doing that. So as I'm fucking sitting behind the door, and let me just say it, I apologize to that girl. It's over now. I was on school. She was also on school at the time. And I got scoped in my puss for that. Let me just say that. I got scoped in my puss for that. Anyway, after that, I asked my grandma, Mama, what happened? And she told me flat out, I murdered my father. Now, this is something that doesn't happen in this family. My father would come, no? My father would come, and people in our family would have their wallets ready to pay him away. Now, me, I don't stand like that. I don't respect you to the point where I'm emptying my wallet for you. Because you did fuck all for me growing up. You did absolutely nothing for me. I owe my life. And the reason why I love my life so honestly and so truthfully is because I owe my life to my grandma. And I always want to make her proud. Therefore, I will never come on this platform to lie, to steal, to scam, to make false impressions, to make fraudulent misrepresentations. Fuck all like that. Because I have walked a cuck life up until now. Therefore, anyone that tries to judge me, it doesn't matter how big you, my bro, I have brought Nigerians that's twice my size. I have brought them to their knees in front of me. When it comes to where I am currently in life, I will let no one judge me. And I will let no one tell me. Because I know what I had to face. I know what I had to give up. When you call me a drug addict, please take into consideration, I lost my mother to drugs. I lost my sister. My only sister that I have from my mother's side, I lost her to drugs. Why the fuck would I still be using drugs? And I've always been open about my marijuana use because that's the only way I don't get mad. If you were in school with me, you would know what a loose cannon I became. I came onto high school getting fucking diplomas to being a guy where I'm telling my teacher, yay, your puss phone my uncle, man, see if I fucking care. You guys understand what I'm saying? So I'm in a bitter stage in my life right now, right? And I'm always keeping my grandma, my family, God in front of me. Because I don't want to be like my father that walks down the road and I have to look over my shoulder. I live comfortably. I can go into Irijaville. I can go into Liberty. I can go into Webb. I can go into Chris Nissen Park. I can go into what is called now De Haven, but it is actually called Ellen Busak Settlement. I can go into Tari. I can go into Casablanca. I can go. I drive me through Luandle and through Numzamo. Nothing ever happens to me. Why? Because I'm honest and I'm a decent brah. I'm a decent brah. So for me, to understand me now, you have to have an idea of where I come from. And that is where I come from. You guys know the other thing that was also so intense to me as a young lighty growing up. And this is why I'm going so hard for my lighties, because I don't want my lighty to experience this, what I'm going to explain to you next. Like I said earlier in my life, if this thing, if me meeting Trunique, like guys, I'm used to being around money. If me going to Trunique was about money, my content would have been money the whole time while I was in Pretoria. But that isn't it. Money is never or was never an issue, right? Now, the reason why money became an issue to me now, and I realize the importance of it now, is because I look back on where I came from. Like I said, since 2 weeks old, my grandma raised me. No? Since 2 weeks old, my grandmother. And it was a family effort, right? Everyone in the family, aunts and uncles, would chip in on what I would need, whether it be for schooling, whether it be for clothes, whatever the case may be. Now, because it is a chipped in effort, right? Let me say it like this. Because it was a chipped in effort, you'd have my other cousins going to exclusive schools and to private schools, but you would have me in a ghetto school. And where I started smoking is because Twiggy, my fellow spur buddy, spur humbled all of us. Whoa. Let me see this. Away. Spur, bro, if I never had spur in my life, I wouldn't be like this right now. Anyway, when I came to high school, right, this is where things got a little bit intense for me. Because check, I'm at SS, Strand Secondary. This is a high school that is known for girls stabbing each other. The school is rehabilitated now. They even have like proper English classes now. But in my era, SS was ratchet. Now, because my family is so well known in the area that I'm from, because check, people know my father, but they also know Earring has a lot of successful siblings. So while I would be on SS, you would have my cousins that is at Parel Valley, at Renish, HH, you know, and I would always get asked the question, Rydall, why is your cousins there and you are here? Why do you, you know? And it's something that I couldn't answer. I didn't know how to answer it. And it doesn't matter how I tried to answer it. I'm going to make my family look like a puss. You understand? But as I grew older, I realized my family did what they could for me. And I have to take the good with the bad, and I have to make something from it. Which is why I am where I am right now. Which is why I'm taking that extra steps to ensure that from foundation level, my daughter and my son is sorted out. They don't need I have Justine, Keisha, Kirsten, Gretchen. I have 4 other siblings, 4 sisters, and I don't want them taking care of my children. Flat out. I don't want fucking no one taking care of my children. I want to take care of my children. So that is basically, and just another thing when it comes to advertising and stuff, I went to school for that, my bro. Honestly, part of my classes was marketing. So when I get these brand deals, my bro, it's not a case of people are buying me over. It's a case of I studied marketing, man. If you were in Boland College in Strand, you fucking saw me there. You saw me there buying pizzas for the kinders, buying burgers for the kinders. You saw me there. I was still single at the time. And at that time, I was still working at Spur. So I was, and this is, look, sometimes people think I have it so easy. Fuck no. Before I made Forex trading, I was working at Spur and studying. In the morning, I had class. At night, I would have to be at work for a shift. But all right, like I said, that made me a stronger person, a better person. The choice when I am trading, yes. That made me stronger and a better person. All that trials and tribulations I had to face in college, coming out of college, passing matric, you know, I passed matric now, and I was sitting back, I was like literally waiting for my family to approach me and like, listen, we want to pay for your studies, man. Right? No one came. GRMA, I work for myself. No one came. And in that moment, I realized, because I had a year gap year, my very first formal job was ShopRite. Yes, ShopRite. So I realized then and there, Rydall, no one is coming to save you. Get your ass up and start moving towards a direction. It doesn't matter which direction it is, just start moving. And I haven't stopped moving ever since. Let me just answer a comment on YouTube. How I also saw this. Your broker deals are different, and let me just say it like this: XBV Forex Education. My broker deals will always be different because when you look at it like this, now I never ever do what these other traders do. I mean, I've studied marketing. Showing you a demo blue screen is the lowest form of creativity. Instead, I sit down and I do what I learned in marketing class. I tell you where to find the business. I tell you what the business offers. And I tell you how you can benefit from said business. I don't convince you with blue screens and cars that's not mine. And that is why you guys will see that my brand deals aren't worth that much, because I don't do these things that these Forex. Let me say it like this, guys, and I'm going to use Leadership Montla as an example now. Joseph, the TikTok handle for JC is JC_golden. I'm going to use Leadership Montla as an example now. And this is something that you guys, if you know leadership story, you would be able, you will take your hat off for me. I have been approached by so many brokers before. I've shown you guys, there's one that even offered me 80,000 Rand for just to promote them for 1 month. And I said no, because there's no FSCA regulation. Culprit 7, vat jou maar vir 'n poes. Sê. Why must you guys be so? Is it because this is forcing you guys to be honest? Like, honestly, do you guys hate me because I'm opening the minds of people? Nah, man, stop this. Yeah, I lost my train of thought also now. Yeah, I was talking about brand deals and Leadership Montla. So, Leadership Montla signed a brand deal with CyberFX. Ne? CyberFX is not around anymore. Now I need you guys to, Senzo, if you don't like what I'm saying, fuck off. Straight at me, bro. Don't tell me what I must and mustn't do on my platforms. Kanala, I hate that. I built this myself. You understand, my second? You here to listen to me. If you don't want to listen to me, spat aya. Spat. Maak soos water en spat my, bro. But back to leadership. In the beginning, leadership was driving a black A45 AMG with a golden strip, right? He had a blue Golf 7 as well. He had a house with a pool, and he bought his aunt a bakkie, and he bought a green BMW as well, right? Why is it when their deal was done, CyberFX disappeared overnight with the people's money? Why is it that when CyberFX disappeared with people's money, leadership lost all of his stuff? Leadership lost his cars, he lost his house, his aunt got their stuff also taken back. That's just okay, it might be, you know? It might be. Rydall might be talking the truth. Let me make a second example for you. FLF Global. Ethan Ramolefe, don't say look at leadership now. Leadership is not in a good position. Don't say look at leadership now. I'm getting to where he is right now. Of the CyberFX, FLF Global. Again, A45 AMG, BMW, lived in an estate, right? Why, when FLF Global ran away with people's money and the FSCA notification came through that Leadership Montla and FLF Global is scamming people, why did he lose everything? If he's such a millionaire making 3 million rand per day, per month, per month. Why did he lose everything? Why did he, after that FLF Global deal went sour, why did he come on live to cry and say he's broke, he can't afford shit anymore? But then, when he signed with RCG, all of a sudden he went from being broke to living in a mansion to driving these cars. How? Take into consideration what Marco Grassini literally posted on his Instagram stories recently, where, I don't know which broker it is, but a broker told him, we're gonna give you we can give you a car, whichever car you want, and we're just gonna brand it. Now I ask you guys, if you spent all of that money, and let me just say that M3 isn't an M3, that's a 330i that's been modded to look like an M3 or an M4, sorry. If you had enough money to buy an M4, to buy a Gusheshe, and to live in that mansion, would you brand your cars in another man's business? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It fucking doesn't make sense. I'm going to tell you guys, take into consideration what Marco posted. A broker approached him and told him, we will buy you any car you want. It must just be branded with our branding. And then there's people that's still like, oh, look at leadership now. If leadership have to leave RCG, he will be fined for 2 months based off the fact that his clout is not self-generated. His clout is Ghost Hlubi generated. So the moment Ghost Hlubi distances himself from them, it's over for that team. I said what I said. It's over for that team. Amara, I don't know who's my mods, but I just blocked them, man. Just block them. I just blocked them one time. I'm not still gonna argue with them. Now, Shabir, if you remember leadership going bankrupt, no, and still crying about it on live, because I remember the live he did where he cried about it, no? How do you go from being bankrupt to now moving into a mansion in an exclusive estate and to driving all these fancy cars? How? How? You guys must start thinking. Black P24, nah, me bro, I'm not scared, me bro. Fuck them, I'm not scared. Like I said, they are scared of me, me bro. I was in Pretoria, no? I went live on TikTok so many times. I went live on YouTube in Pretoria so many times. I invited so many traders to come to my hotel room. I was man alone. I had no bodyguards. Next time when I go through those, it's going to be a different story. I'm going to take some of my cousins with because, you know, I just also want to take care of the way that I move. But my point is, why is it that I'm man alone inviting these traders whom I've exposed countless times? Even Marco, when Marco said he was going to kill me, I invited that man to my room. I invited that man. How come they never pitched? But I'm the scared one. How come they never pitched? Huh, guys? Nou kyk jy Nes boys is duidelik. Marco was approached by RCG. If you check the covered name, it was 3 letters, RCG. Now you see there. Now you see. Now, if you take that into consideration and RCG is offering Marco cars, what makes you think leadership owns what he has? What makes you think Kelly owns what he has? Kelly has been lying about cars since his first car. And I mean, come now, man. Come now. How many times must I be proven right? How many times? Hmm? And you guys must understand, it's not it's not about hating, because I'm not hating. I have nothing against these traders. We just want the truth. But why don't you want to give us the truth? But didn't leadership have Ethan Ramolefe? Stop, my bro. Stop. Humble. Skitter, bra. Skitter. Because you are now coming with if, buts, and maybes. Skitter, my bro. Skitter. Darren Whistles, no, you're not missing anything. Yeah. So, and also, guys, this is why when it comes to people like Trunique, I respect Trunique, because Trunique doesn't have a problem saying the G-Wagon that is driving, he's paying off on installments. He made a whole TikTok saying, my G-Wagon, I'm paying through installments. But when you come to these traders, right, and you ask them, whose car is this? How did you buy this car? They will tell you, we bought this car cash. IK Fester, the DJ coach is not real, please. It's not real, please. Cool Tech Essay, I can go through my emails, my bro, to show you how I'm not even entertaining people that's bringing offers like that to me, because simply I don't own the car. I don't own the car. And it's gonna be disingenuous of me to come to you and say, oh, look at my fancy car, I own this car, but then you see me driving with a busted up Nissan Almera. What must you think now? Huh? You understand what I'm saying, guys? This is why when it comes to Trunique, I respect that man. That man is honest. When it comes to Kina, let me just say it. I'm glad you brought that up. So while that was happening, Nakina, I was there. So the first thing now, that lady Sandra that made the videos, the first time when Trunique contacted her, she went about it wrong. And she's sticking by her guns. But let me just, and this isn't defending him, this is just giving you the facts. You can make your own decision, Kina. Listen to it like this. Instead of getting hold, okay, let's talk about before the bot blew. Before the bot blew, that lady made 27,000 Rand from that bot. That is what she's not telling TikTok. So she made her money back. She's not telling TikTok that. If you look onto her, in these videos, the recent videos that she's making, she's kind of hiding the fact that she made 27,000. But if you look on her older TikToks, you would see her praising the robot for making 27,000, right? That's number one. Before the bot blew, this lady made 27,000 with the bot, right? Number two, when the bot blew, instead of getting in contact with the support team of Trunique, she made TikToks lambasting Trunique. Now, Trunique wasn't even the problem, because that lady had an internet connection problem. Her server was constantly disconnecting her from her trading account. So it had nothing actually to do with the bot. Number one. That's number one. No? Number two, if the bot blew the accounts, right? Why didn't that lady keep up her first batch of videos? Why did she take that first batch of videos exposing Trunique? Why did she take that down? Let me tell you why she took it down. I was there when Trunique found her, right? She told Trunique, I just wanted to get your attention. I just wanted to get your attention. Mornay, we will get to that. Because I believe that is positions that was handled by that lady herself. Because in her own TikToks, she admits that she is opening and closing trades on that account. In her own TikToks, my bro. That's number two. Number three, right? So you mean to tell me that before getting in contact with the support team, before actually realizing your internet is the problem, you are lambasting this man. Now that the man is addressing you, he's giving you the attention that you want from him in a phone call, you go and delete your videos. Because check, for one day, there wasn't videos. Then Tronique made a TikTok video just laying the whole case bare, saying what happened, showing proof for what happened, and then that lady went on a rampage again. That lady is even blaming Tronique for swap fees. How are you blaming Tronique for swap fees? If you keep it standard practice, if you keep trades open, a broker is gonna charge you swap fees. Why is she blaming Tronique for swap fees? Why is she lying and telling people that the bot hasn't been making money for the past 2 months, only $50 for the past 2 months, but the bot has been off for a month and a half? But she doesn't tell this to the people. She doesn't tell this to the people. And you see, guys, this is why I make the reviews the way I do. Because at first, we looked at all of the negative things, all of the things that could go wrong. YouTube, guys, I stop laughing, my bro. Just go onto that lady's profile. Her name is Sandra Nivout. Sandra Nivout. Go and look there. You guys will see what that lady is blaming that bra of. And you guys will see that, yar, what the fuck? And again, guys, I'm not defending the bra. That is literally how things went down. When he was on the call with that lady, I was there. I literally heard, and in her own TikToks, she's admitting that she spoke cuck about his business simply to get his attention. Don't you get someone's business attention through phoning their support team? And I mean, let's be real, this lady has their numbers. I'm just saying, guys, I don't want to attack that, make her feel attacked or anything like that, no? But how do you blame a robot for swap fees? How do you blame someone for your robot not making money when it has been off for a month and a half? Huh? I'm just asking. I mean, you guys saw on my YouTube videos now. This is just how childish this woman is, man. MDS Matthew, we will hang out. I'm gonna call MDS Go, but I just want to finish the story about Tronique with this. No, let me just say it like this, guys. If you look on my YouTube videos, you will see that we were moving around with a Mercedes Bussy, right? A Mercedes, I think it's a V250D, right? We moved around with that, no? Why in this lady's videos did she go and hire a V250D to kind of like make it see? You are moaning about money that you are losing, but you are spending money to prove a point. But the point that you are trying to prove is not even hitting home. I'm just asking. Adrian Low, look, I understand Tronique's kakhouding. Because how are you gonna talk kak about my business first and then say, oh, but I try to get your attention? Come now, man. Come now. That man has been open and honest and true with that lady, my bro. Like I said there, my bro. I won't sit here and say kak that I know I won't be able to prove in a court of law, my second. MDS, you guys asked for MDS. I will phone him now. Setu, salute. Setu, thank you. I just got your message now. I just got your message. I will make that payment ASAP. Where were we? We were by MDS, no? MDS, which is Michael Dean Schmidt. Wait, let me phone through Nick first. I want to check in on him. Gewoon. Look, Heinrich Martinez, no? The only reason why people are hating on Tronic is because Tronic says what he wants to say, man. He doesn't. What I've realized about Tronic, no? Tronic doesn't hold his back. If Tronic wants to tell you kak, he's gonna tell you kak. And he's like when you look at this case of Sandra, no? He has all of the reason to do that because what she did was wrong. And then she still has the audacity to admit that she just wanted to get his attention. If you want someone's attention, this is how you get their attention. You phone them, you message them. Doing that is like, oh, it's you have to. I want to see Marco and Tronika with each other. Now, I'm not gonna focus on that type of content. I want to focus on proper content, man. So we will be okay. So Tronik didn't pick up. I'm gonna phone MDS now because MDS is the next person. CDI Daddy Night didn't answer. He's probably still sleeping. Because one thing that I've realized while I was there is this guy sleeps really late. He sleeps in. I'm phoning Michael Dean Schmidt now from MDS Forex Institute. So we're just gonna hear from him. Yeah, you guys can see I wanted him on a podcast also. So when we hear from him,
yo, Mr. Rydall, how's it?
Yo, Michael, I'm good, man. You know, I'm actually phoning you right now because I am live on TikTok and on YouTube, and people were asking me about you. So I was telling them, listen, I'm gonna call.
What did I not do?
Nah, they were just asking. They were just asking if you were legit. So I told them now, but listen, I am gonna contact you, Go. So, because I know we spoke about me coming to you last time. So I'm just calling to like find out, do you have maybe a date for me that I can stick at, that we can record that podcast or anything like that?
100%. You want to do a podcast? Do you want to come over and have a look at how we do things? What would you like to do?
I would like to do a podcast because in the podcast we can still talk about the things that you guys are doing.
Okay, let's do the podcast. I say let's get it done. How does okay, so how does next week sound? We can do it in my office.
No problem. Which day would you like it to go down?
I say let's knock the ball out of the park on a. I'm sure we can do either Tuesday or Wednesday. We can just be in contact with each other. We can have a lovely cup of coffee and we can talk it over a podcast. I would say that would be fantastic, man.
That is a great idea, my bro. And you know,
it's called the DBs. You know what's the DBs?
huh?
It's called the DBs. It's called dogs bollocks.
Hey.
My father always used to say that, man. My father's from the UK, so he always used to say, if something is the DBs, if it's good, just say it's the DBs, it's the dogs bollocks.
Hey.
But listen, is everything alright regarding the previous chat on the other day, last
yo, my bro.
weekends, everything with the car and whatever.
Yo, Michael, just my bro. Thank you so much for sending me that message that you have sent me, man. Because in that time, you probably saw by my uploads, I lost faith, my bro. When I came to my car, the lights were stolen out. I'm just so glad that they didn't figure out how to open up the bonnet so that they can steal the battery. But when I came to the car, my passenger front door was like smack open, my bro. So, just seeing that really put me down because it's like, yeah, man, why must this happen like now? But, I went to go fetch. I went to go fetch the car, took it to my mechanic.
I'm 100% with you.
Yeah, so.
No, listen, I would say just take everything as it comes, man. You know what? You're gonna definitely, it doesn't have to be a car story for whoever, but everyone has that saying, okay, it's crazy, yeah, every house has its own problems. Now, literally, you know what, each and every one to their own. But I just think most importantly, take it easy and just keep on doing what you're doing, bro.
Hey, thank you so much, my bro Michael. I'll keep in contact with you so that we can finalize that podcast episode.
Send my regards to the traders and tell them I fucking love them.
My bro, they
mustn't take it cooked to them.
They are loving you, especially on TikTok. They are loving you, my bro. Thank you so much for answering, Michael.
You look after yourself.
We'll
chat on WhatsApp, alright?
We'll keep in touch, buddy. Keep well. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
You guys have heard there now. This is the type of relationships that I want to build in this industry. I don't want to phone you and you're angry at me, you want to fight me or anything like that. You understand what I'm saying? Jason Noah, I would. Nicole, I'm gonna do female trader soon. Let me try and phone through Nick again, gewoon.
Hello.
Hey, you answering? Oh shit, are you on the road, bro?
Nee, ek het net 'n flat tire gekry gister, so ek vat net eers die ding wat hulle my reg.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to phone you. You are live at the moment. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok right now. And I just basically just wanted to phone you to say thank you so much for your hospitality over this time that I've been there. And my bro, Moorse, thank you for that Jack Sparrow vibe, bruh. Yeah, that was the best part ever, my bro. But I'm also phoning you through Nick to just also ask you, part of our sit down where we looked through your account history and your withdrawal history, it's a bit blurry on my end. And for me, people are always gonna like look for something to fight me on. I just want you to send me an unedited video of you scrolling through the account history that I got on camera and your withdrawal history, but just so that the numbers is visible, just so that people can see you really fucking withdrew 3.2 million rand in December.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you. Just give me like 15 minutes. I was going to give you drop this tire off so that I can just fix it. Because we're actually meeting with Jack Sparrow at 12.
Kiki, Tronique, my bro, please, yeah. I'm gonna send you that video I made for Jack Sparrow now. I don't know if Adrian sent it to you or something, but I'm gonna send it to you.
That one,
yeah.
Send it to Jack Sparrow as well. He says he loves it.
Yo, in geval, kijk, I want to make one for you as well. Because in that video, you feature here and there, because obviously I have to show who Jack Sparrow has been with. But I want to make one for you, my bro. Papi Ficks, the real fucking Jack Sparrow. When I say Tronique Lou het lyn, this man have lyn. This man called his bodyguard to take me onto the stage where Jack Sparrow was, my bro. That was, I'm not talking cock to you guys. I know famous men, sir. You know who my cousin is. I know famous men, sir. That was the biggest moment of my life. You can ask Tronique. When Tronique dropped me at the hotel, I was still fucking sweating, still saying, yo, was I really on stage with Jack Sparrow? And my bro, I must just say, Tronique, Thank you so much, my bro. I thoroughly enjoyed my time while I was there. And
Yeah, you must definitely come again.
now I'm just caught up for the next 2 months. But somewhere after that, my bro, we can come through because you are the only person that I want to do a 24-hour stream with.
Okay.
No one else. Okay, so I'm gonna let you get to your things, to my bro Trunik. Sorry for disturbing you. I hope you have a lekker day further. Don't forget about those videos, no? Quite.
I sent you the one that we recorded where I actually showed him my losses. Because obviously the profits is one thing, you know, the count at the bottom it shows okay, there's total profits, total withdrawals. I want to show them some losses that's actually occurring in trading because obviously now on social media everybody's like, oh, look at me, I'm making money, look at me, I never lose. All of that bullshit. So I'll send you my losses and then at the end they can see the total profit on the account. Just to show them like taking losses is part of trading. That doesn't determine, you shouldn't be looking for perfection because perfection doesn't exist.
Do you guys see why I respect Trunik? No one asked him for his losses now. But this man is showing you the full picture about what is going on. He don't want you only to see about the wins, which is why I went so hard on that Sandra situation, because Sandra was I don't want to swear at that woman, but she did him wrong. And the people that's thinking he's wrong for his reaction is just as wrong as that lady, because she didn't come to him first for answers. She decided she's going to lambaste him one time, and then when he eventually gave her the attention that she wanted, then it's like, oh no, I only did this to gain your attention. Now you guys understand why I ride for Trunik the way I fucking do. This man is honest, he's transparent, and whatever you want to see, he will show it to you because he has fuck all to hide. Trunik?
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm not scared to address any problems publicly because for me, robots is not, it's not the only money that I get in. Most of my money still comes from trading. So regardless if I sell one bot or not, it's not gonna change my life. So there's no point in getting myself a bad name through lying to people. At the end of the day, there's people like Rydall Ficks out there that'll expose you if you lie.
My bro, Trunik, I have you on the call. Can you just tell those people how bad we fought in the beginning, my bro?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. So, yeah, the respect we have for each other was earned, we actually sat and we spoke to each other. Like in the beginning, we were like arguing and fighting. It was like, dude, what you on about? And you like, no, I'm scamming people. So I'm like, here's the bot and everything like that. So no, it's not. But people, they don't want to know these parts. They're in denial of these parts.
Yes, because
but it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows.
There you guys see it. Trunik, let me allow you to get to your stuff. I humbly apologize for bothering you. I know you are a busy bruh. Thank you so much for answering. Thank you so much for the time that I spent there, my bro. I sincerely appreciate it. And I can't wait to get back.
Okay, no problem, brother. I'll chat to you later.
Okay.
See you when I get home now.
No problem. Thank you so much, my bro Trunik. Keep well.
Super, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, do you guys see why I respect Trunik? Do you guys see why I respect Trunik? We didn't speak about losses now. I only asked him, wait, can you send me the video that I took of the accounts? The account is sitting with, can you just send it to me with the clear numbers so that you guys can actually see the numbers that we're talking about in that interview is the numbers that is on the screen. Why is he talking about he wants to show you guys losses? And for me, that speaks to the type of person he is. Because check, he's going to show you his losses now. You have the opportunity to decide based on these losses, is this for me or not? You have the opportunity to decide based on these losses, will I spend my money here or not? Guys, I'm telling you, the only other person that I respect like this, no? The only... My bro, bel die skelm and hy is Black P24. If I call any skelm bra now, I have the plug. Okay, let me phone Marco. Let me phone Marco for you guys. Let me phone Marco. And I mean, I can play it to you guys in the voice note where I'm literally telling Marco, my bro, come. I just want to shake your hand like a real man. I have nothing against you. I don't want to fight you. Nothing. Yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, I asked him. I'm at Loftus. I asked him. Let me just hide my face here for YouTube. I asked him, my bro, I'm at Loftus. But the thing is, in the previous texts, Marco was telling me, because I tell him, look here, I tell him, this is what I tell him.
It won't be on a hostile tip, man. Because we have been hostile with each other for so long, brother, that, nah, man. And also that I sent you a message on TikTok, Marco, it wasn't something personal or I hate you or anything like that, my bro. I'm just doing my job as a scam exposure, that's it, my bro. But stick with me, bro. I don't hate you. I have nothing against you, my bro. No bad vibes here, but so when you stick it, we will probably chat later and bring the euros, my bro, as a brief. Bring the euros. I was in Fushia Motors today, and I saw one, and I was when I saw it, I was like, yeah. To think Marco is waking up every fucking
Now, why did Marco respond to this by saying, I'm game? Yeah, you can see he says, I'm game. But then when I invite him to my hotel room, he doesn't want to come. Let me phone him, go. It's ringing. This is Marco. It's ringing. I'm phoning Marco. Why is Marco not answering? No answer. Call again. No answer. It's ringing. No answer. Look, I'm not gonna act like I'm Mr. Superman or no. But you must admire my pluck. You must admire my pluck. Mr. Smith? Mm-hmm. Mm. True. Sure. Yes. Yo, I will most definitely make a note of that, Mr. Smith. I think I also might do it now on live. and then I will get that numbers for you and I will let you know. Yo, yo. I will most definitely do that. I will most definitely do that, my bro Michael. Hey, thank you so much, my bro Michael. I sincerely appreciate it. 100%. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Schmidt. I will most definitely make mention of it. And then as soon as I have that numbers, I will forward them to you. Mm, 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 100%. I agree with you. Okay. No problem. No problem, my bro. Thank you so much, Mr. Schmidt. Keep well. Bye bye. Okay, guys. So that was Michael Dean Schmidt from MDS. And Mans wants to do a free course with y'all. He wants to do a free course with you guys. So, I mean, this is the type of effect that I wanted to have in this industry where people are like reaching out to help others, man. And that is, let me try phoning Marco one more time. That is definitely, and after this, I'm going to phone JC also. Can I just say, some of you guys jump onto my YouTube end on the live because I see someone reported this live. I see someone reported this live because I got the notification and immediately my numbers is dropping. So that means shadow ban. Shadow ban. Marco didn't answer. Marco didn't answer again. I still got oh, I said I was gonna phone JC. Gonna see if I can phone JC now. Marco doesn't like you, let's be honest. No, Marco doesn't like me at all. I'll be real. Marco doesn't like me at all because of the road that we walked. But it's also I didn't allow Marco to take me for a hat. You understand? That is just it. And with Marco coming, I think he knows that there won't be time for lies and stuff. Let me phone JC quickly. Mr. JC, how you doing, man?
Lucky in you, man.
I have no complaints. I have to let you know that we are on a live right now on TikTok and on YouTube. And I phoned you because I just wanted to ask you after this 2 month period of me reviewing your robot and checking the results, how it does. Um, will I be able to come and visit you for like a podcast, a sit down interview, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that will be great.
Because
I'd enjoy that.
because people they want to see that also because I think when people see you guys online, right, it's a case of you are so serious and so busy working that eventually
They don't see the fun part of the game.
yes, not only that, but it's like it's almost like they have a skewed perception, man. So just having a sit down with you explaining to us how your robot works. I also can we have a recorded phone call in the week where you just explain to me how your robot works? Because when I must now post your robot, um then
So
I
people know more or less why it takes trades and when it takes trades.
yes.
No, absolutely. Obviously, we're not going to go full into the strategy. So, but we'll definitely do like why and when does the robot take a trade? Why would it take a trade on this specific condition?
No, we don't. We don't want the full explanation. And you can always just say like if you're using technical analysis. Okay, it's based on technicals. You don't have to go in depth, but just so that we also have an idea of okay, this is what we can expect. This is how the robot is gonna work. This is how the robot is gonna move. Yeah.
Absolutely. That sounds good.
Hey,
I'm in for it.
thank you so much, my bro. So I
Thanks,
will
mister.
I will text you when I'm done with the live. I will text you and then we can solidify a time slot and a day where we have this recorded phone call because I'm telling you people on the live they are they're a little bit nosy. Who's JC? What bot does he
I
have?
understand completely.
You see, so that is why I just wanted to talk to you, not only because they want to know, but also so that we have an idea of what your bot does, how it does it, and that frivolous little things that will just make the review go a little bit smoother.
Fantastic. I'm up for it.
Hey.
Like I told you on our previous phone call, I want a non-biased opinion. If our product is shit, I want to tell you the people. I want you to tell the people it's shit.
You guys heard there now, no? I don't do reviews for a lot of people. I can only do reviews for people that's like this. Because for me to show a full picture about JC, I have to show everything. And JC is allowing me to show everything when it comes to his robot. And you must also understand, like I said earlier, JC's house was raided. So when we do a life in the day of JC, please don't expect to see his car, his house, or the amount of money he has. Because, like I told you guys earlier on, his house got swatted. We in YouTube terms we call it swatted.
Policemen with rifles.
You see there, but it's actually a raid whereby the police came to his house, searched for whatever they were searching for, and it was unnecessary because, like I told you guys earlier, JC is not a scam, he's not a fraudster. This man doesn't human traffic. This man doesn't sell drugs. So there's no reason for his house to be swatted or raided. You understand? But JC, thank you so much. I will chat to you when I get off this live
Appreciate it.
because ultimately, if we can get that out and just understand how your bot works, it will be better for us moving forward.
Absolutely, that's perfect.
Oh,
Thanks, Rydall. Appreciate it.
okay, JC. Let me not keep you up. I know you are a busy man. I will speak to you when the live is done.
Fantastic. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for answering, JC. Have a beautiful day further.
Same to you. Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Bye bye. We scored another one. So for me, it's like my brother report you because you talk too much now and they're shaking. They must shake, my bro. They must shake. But why did they raid him? That's messed up. I don't know what they complained about. Did they take all his assets? They took nothing. There was nothing to take. So it wasn't a raid that is based on stuff that was me and him, like you heard now. I will be doing a podcast episode with him and I will speak to him about it. So then we will have a little bit more insight on it. But you guys understand, this is the type of people that I want to work with. People that is telling you straight off, I want an unbiased review. And now I will be real. Thank you so much, Satin Spot. Having just him say that makes me believe in his product more. I'll be real. Who like, let me say it like this, guys. Who in this industry is allowing us to test their services for free? Just like that. And then on top of that, I think one thing I didn't let you know is that the profits that's being made from this bot, I get to keep. So guys, I'm telling you, I can only work with people that's like this, that wants the transparency. I can only work with people that wants the criticism, because we can tell JC, listen, your body's cock, and he can take it personally, or he can decide, I'm gonna take this criticism and I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna better my bot. You guys understand what I'm saying? So it's give and take. Whole time, give and take. Sandra is hurt. Someone that got hurt through the process of trading. Let me say it like that. But guys, kyk hier. Thank you so much for spending this past 2 hours with me. On YouTube, I'm still alright, but on TikTok, my battery is on 9%. So I think I'm gonna like cut the TikTok off and then I'll still be on YouTube for a couple of minutes. But I sincerely appreciate you guys. I want to say thank you to all of you guys for supporting my new content that has been coming out. And I've been exposing people for so long that I feel like putting out this new content, putting out the content that is good, that is showing people the other side of the industry, will help this industry along. And I'm not saying I'm the only brother that can help this industry along. No, I'm just saying that I believe that I have a platform, and while I have the attention on the platform, I should also highlight my reality and not just the scams the whole time. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you so much for joining. I am really looking forward to going live the next time. I was probably be going live to a later today, Senzo, but I believe it will be um I believe going live later will be the displaying of the bot, right? CB Carter, Sandra is just Sandra Nivot. If you just type in Sandra Robot in the search bar, she will pop up, my bro. Like, just go see what stupid ladies blaming other people for. But anyway, I don't want to attack her. I don't want to make her feel like I'm attacking her or anything like that. But you guys have heard now. From Cape Town, we have MDS that we'll be having a podcast with next week. And then from Cape Town, who also reached out to me was Mr. Nasdaq. So, Mr. Nasdaq, I'm gonna contact you, and FX Father also. So when it comes to the Cape Town traders, I am really looking at getting you guys on a podcast. And when it comes to Cape Town traders, also, I want to have a round table with a lot of prominent traders in Cape Town to basically just discuss the industry, how we can move forward, how mentors can move forward, how signal providers can move forward, how account managers can move forward. You understand? Because I feel like, and I'm still going to be exposing scams, but I feel like we have identified enough problems to start making changes to those problems. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? I feel like we have identified so many scams that we can now address them and address them on how to move forward. And I need you guys to pay careful attention to what I just said. I said we've identified scams, not scammers. Be careful there, ne? Be careful there. So yeah, and I need you guys to also understand that one, like with like I said now, with Refuencos, I made a live and I said I spoke to Refueng. We are busy hashing our issues out, and I want to honestly have him on my show for an episode, right? And a lot of people was like, yeah, but he's a scammer, he's this, he's this, he's that. Guys, let me just say it like this. Let me just say it like this. Because I'm sitting with Refueng and I'm speaking to Refueng about various things, sorry for the burp, doesn't mean we can take away what he did. Let's say, for an example, if I have a sit down with Clint Fester now, which I will never do, that is one person that will never ever platform. I won't put him on my platform. You can promise me 5 million views in one day. I will not put Clint Fester on my platform. If you want to know who I really hate, that is someone that I fucking hate. But let me use Clint Fester as an example. You guys know I've exposed Clint Fester for that robot scam that he did, right? Now, if Clint Fester decides to come onto a podcast, right? If Clint Fester decides to come onto a podcast, that isn't me taking away from what he did. That isn't me trying to clean up what he did. That is me trying to hold him accountable for what he did. That is me trying to get him onto a platform to answer for what he did. You guys understand? You guys must never confuse the two, because a lot of people confuse the two. And I don't want you guys to confuse the two, because holding someone accountable, King Kanye, I want a podcast with you ASAP. Bro, bestie, friend, I want a podcast with you ASAP. ASAP. Yeah, getting them onto this platform doesn't mean we are clearing the images. This doesn't mean we are we are we are absolving them from what they did or what they are busy doing. It doesn't mean that, guys. We are simply holding them accountable, because check all of these news platforms that allowed them to advertise whatever they wanted to advertise on SABC. When the things came out that they were scams, none of them wanted to report on it. I mean, when you take a look at when I have exposed Louis Jr. Chakwani for his scams, and when you take a look at when SABC came on board for talking about these scams, you will see it's two different things. You will see it's two different things. So for me, Pumpkin Reds, I had a very great time in Pretoria. I met a whole lot of people. But yeah, I think I moved on from the Pretoria talk. I'm in Cape Town next week. Kanye, I'm telling you, we must definitely have to link up. We definitely have to link up. That's all I'm telling you. Yeah, let's start mekaar klap. Dit gaan nie podcast wees nie. You will more rich in the podcast. Guys, let me be honest. I won't fight anyone that I've invited to my podcast, because check, as a host, I need to be hospitable and I need to be professional at all times. Even if they decide to hap me kak in the interview, it's nothing to do with me. It's not personal. I'm not gonna attribute that to malice. I'm just gonna move with it. You understand? One thing that I've learned is that should I have the correct questions, should I have done my research properly, asking you in a calm and very, very well formulated fashion about your scams, that should hit harder than me trying to scream at you. So when it comes to future podcasts, whether it be Ref Wayne, whom I've had extensive beef with, when it comes to other people like Marco that I'm inviting onto my platform, let me be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be professional as fuck. Because where I'm sitting right now, I'm actually realizing that I have a lot to lose and I need to clean up my act as soon as possible. I have a lot to lose. Lag my just weet sy sê gemors in die business my bro. A legend sal maar sien wie wil bet. Zero gaming, no one wants to come my friend. Chad Caramel, what are the chances of meeting you having a one-on-one of me and you having a one-on-one meeting someday? Chad, it can happen anytime, bro. I'm not a if there's one thing, I'm not a this, my bro. I make time for my followers, my bro. I make time for my followers. But kyk jy guys, ek het al gesê, julle 20 minute terug, I'm gonna go off live. I'm really gonna go off live now. So expect the podcast with me and Tronique pretty soon. I'm just waiting for Yellow Lemon to send the podcast so that I can upload it. And then I'm busy. Let me just show you guys. I can't wait for you guys to see the Jack Sparrow content that I have. Oh, I can't wait. Like the Jack Sparrow. Guys, let me just say it like this. I saw there's some people that said Jack Sparrow was like famous 10 years ago. Guys, I fucking thought that we went to a sound check, no? We went to a sound check of Jack Sparrow, no? And while we were at the sound check, obviously, I didn't meet Jack Sparrow at the sound check. At the sound check, I met Xander. Which is Jack Sparrow's real name, right? You will see in the video that I upload that the people in the video, they're introducing themselves to Jack Sparrow, and Jack Sparrow is introducing him to them, and you will hear him say his name Xander, right? But let me just say it, guys. I thought Jack Sparrow was big 10 years ago. That man is still big. Why when it doesn't, my bro, the club was rustig. All of a sudden, we just start hearing. Waar's Jack Sparrow? Waar's Jack Sparrow? My bro, yeah, the man start moving through the crowd. When Jack Sparrow took the stage, there wasn't one moment where people were quiet, where people were standing still. Just check here. So this is me all sweated up when I came from the stage, and I was basically going to start this party with Sparrow vlog off by saying, "This is me." The intro is something based off. This is me. I didn't think. Wait, this is me at the Jack Sparrow concert. I didn't think it was this famous, but seeing that I'm sweating this much, let me show you how big it actually is. So then it starts off obviously with that. I just came off stage there, very wet, very sweated. There's the one bodyguard, Sean. There's the other bodyguard, Abby. Right? So it just basically shows our day. So this is the video that I'm currently working on. Like when I tell you guys I had fun in Pretoria, even doing content, because I was doing content most of the time. I had fun, guys. I had fun. You know, for a look, 5 minutes. So this was at the sound check. Here's Jack Sparrow in the middle. You see there. So here we meet Xander. This isn't Jack Sparrow. This is Xander that you see in here. I know I'll share a couple of moments with Jack Sparrow. And I'm really glad I mustered up the courage to actually like ask him what I wanted to ask him. To speak to him, you know. He's a duidelijke brat. Jack Sparrow is fucking duidelijk. When are you dropping another South African anthem for us? Hopefully soon. Hierdie jaar is nou weer my push it with this year again. Yeah, because I mean, after that iconic song, we need another one from you, man. We need another one from you. Party from Boca. No, I'm talking about the Dankie Schooler. You know, for me, I think that's his biggest song. Yo, I think so, but when he performed, guys, the crowd hyped out to every single song this man played, my bro. This is where we went to Apogee. Ek kan nie nou in die ou moet nog jump vandaan op die stage. So this is where we sat, had some drinks before Jack Sparrow went on to perform. Ladies, if you're looking for a guy, there's Jordan. He's single. He's a whore though. Okay, so this is me getting ready for the concert. There's the Uber Trunit booked me. This moment was so surreal. I'm literally being fetched outside of the club by bodyguards. I've never had this experience before. This is in the VIP section. Yo, guys, can I just say one thing? Trunique has promo girls, and they fucking hot. That's all I can say. You guys see how easy the draw was now, no? Just watch when Jack Sparrow goes on. The crowd doesn't stand still for shit. You see how rustic the Joel is now? Let me forward for you so you can see. Yo, guys, we were saping, man, bro. Or let me rather say they were saping. I was getting content the whole time. They are throwing free merch into the crowd. Do you guys see the difference? This is Jack Sparrow alone. Look at that crowd. Gifts is being given away, and the crowd is so docile. So docile. But yeah, when the man took to stage, that whole club changed. Just look here. This club went from quiet to this. The moment this man hit the stage. I even got to go on stage, guys. So the video, oh shit, I exited. The video that I was talking to Trunique about, that I sent to Jack Sparrow, that I'm hoping he will post to his social media, is this one. Because I mean, if this video works out for me the way it does, then I'm sure there's more famous people that's going to ask, oh, who did that for you? Do you have their number? Can they do it for me too? You know?
Jack is a South African rapper, actor, and record producer with deep Afrikaans roots. And over the years, Jack has formed a unique style and sound and is one of South Africa's most well-known artists.
Guys, I even got to go on stage. That was the surreal moment for me. I got on stage with Jack Sparrow. I'm on stage, there, I'm on stage. Kijk, that's what I got to do. It's kak, duidelijk. He smoked from my vape the whole night. My vape is finished now. I bought me a vape then. My vape is empty. My vape is empty because they smoked from my vape the whole fucking time. Check out that man caresses that guitar, my bro. Different song. Oh, those goals, man. Like I did, Dr. Drew, you fucking feel this part, my bro. That's why I so want. Hey, lekker jouw promo dan. Yo, I didn't end it too well. I didn't end that video too well. I just let it end with a namaste there. But yo, as you guys could see, I got content while I was there. So I'm Senzo, I'm busy. Yo, Senzo, you still yo, Senzo. Senzo or Senazo. I humbly apologize. And what I apologize for is for swearing at you earlier. Right? Let me just apologize for you there. But I'm not gonna upload this to my channel because I know you told me that my swearing is a bit bad. And I told you to fuck off. I apologize for that. Am I going to upload this to my channel? No. I've uploaded that, or I've sent that to Trunit them so that they can send it to Jack Sparrow so that hopefully look, I have business. How can I call it now? I have business hopes with this video. I'm hoping that he would post it. Jack Sparrow would post it on his social media, and some way, somehow, a famous friend of his would see it and be like, "Kijk me, bro, who did that for you? I want that bro to do the same for me." You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that video is just for him. But in my the latest vlog that I'm uploading right now, I am gonna I'm gonna include all of those clips there, all of those clips where we were at the Joel. So yeah, thank you so much for joining now. My battery's on 3% now. I was gonna leave like 30 minutes ago already. 30 minutes ago already. So yeah, the Jack Sparrow video, I'll be I'll be uploading it soon. Adrian Lowe, no, you're not here. You're not here for trading. You were here to hear about my time in Pretoria, and the highlight of my time in Pretoria was Jack Sparrow. So you understand. And the thing is also the reason why Jack Sparrow made the content role is because he knows Tronique personally, you know. So yeah, drop that video, Marlon Boyson. I'm busy editing it. If it gets out today, I'm actually praying that that video gets out today. But as soon as it's done, I will post it. Marlon Boys, yeah, I will post it. Thanks, Rydall. What you're doing means a lot because all these scammers too good to listen, to these positive. Thank you so much, Elton. Thank you so much. Alistair, I really wanted you to come to my hotel room while I was in Pretoria, man. I wanted to teach you everything about social media and also like give you my TikTok formula to go viral, my friend. But we will meet up. I am coming to Pretoria again. We will meet up. Thanks for the live, bro. Good to have you back. Take care. And as always, looking forward to the next live. 009.5. I love you, my bro. Can I just say that? I love you. Seto, I love you. All of you guys that's always here on the lives with me. I love you, man. I love you. And you guys, your support is the main reason why I'm always going to move honestly and transparently. I'm always going to raise you guys what's up since jump. Simply because you guys respect me so much and you guys support me so much. I sincerely appreciate it. And what about the first timers? John Black 379? I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. Oh, it's extra crispy. You too. Let me not forget. You too, my bro. You too. You too. You too. So, yeah, Kaiki, before I go 009, let me just express that thing of no homo. I normally never say no homo because I meant it no homo. I said it no homo, you know. If it was a homo, oh, I love you 009.5. Thank you so much for your support. I sincerely appreciate. You know, that is the. But my bro, honestly, me, I love you, man. I have a motzi and two kinders, so I could never ever mean it homo. And I know you don't. I just wanted to make that clear, now, guys. No homo shit going on here. But Kiki, I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys in my next live, no? Salute.